Hello, my lovely friends. I am here today to Heather from Earthside Tarot. I feel like I need to do that every intro, but that's neither here nor there. I'm a beginner video person. So today I wanted to show you like a quick video on how to use a pendulum. Pendulum's super duper handy and great beginner tool for developing your intuition. And it's especially user friendly if you have people around you who are like, witchy stuff, can freak out because you can actually just use a necklace. Like I have one here. This is just a jade pendant from China that I brought back ages ago. And so you can just use a piece of jewelry and be like, it's just my jewelry. But you don't have to actually, as long as I don't see you like doing it, it's just a piece of jewelry. So to start, I have a couple. This is my main pendulum. I just recently acquired because my other one broke. Long story on that one. Well, not long, just it's another story. It's a ghost story, fun story. I'll tell it in another time though. And then I have this little brass one, which is really cute. This is my nice little like travel. It's already like, yay, you're finally picking me up. I haven't used it in a while. So he started already going. So the important thing about pendulums, first, like choosing a pendulum, don't matter what it's made of. It can be made of anything, literally anything. One of the best things I've embraced when I was a kid. Sometimes my mom would be like, "No, I'm not getting you X, Y, and Z. No, you cannot have that witchy pendulum thing. That's not, yeah, whatever." So I would, use a paperclip on a string. Literally the easiest thing you can do. So that's the ingenuity of an adolescent is always like, think about that. If you were really stuck for like a year and stuff, what would adolescents do? Is a good mantra because you can literally make anything out of anything and it will have more power to it because you made it yourself. So there's that. So, like, for example, I have this, and to show you that it works, like, I can say, can I use you as a pendulum? And it's moving this way, which is, oh yeah, there you go, you see it. And it's letting me use my left hand, which is, I usually do my right on pendulums, but sometimes they're picky. So, when I first pick up a pendulum, the first thing I do, if I'm at a store and picking one out, I'll be like, hey, you coming home with me? And up and down is yes. So, yeah, I hit on the pendulum. That's the first thing I do. And if it moves, if I really like it and it moves pretty well for me, then I'll take it home. I realized my flaw in logic in case like there was some kind of energy put into them to always say yes. I only realized that after the fact. But at the same time, it's a fun thing to do. So, and if they don't move, just put it back. Because I have had that happen too. So it's like, hey, so, and then to program, like you get your pendulum, bring it home. So what do you do with it? So there's two ways to do this. You can either program it, where you tell it what yes, no, maybe looks like, or you can ask it. So if you're gonna hit on it, I guess you want to treat it politely like a person. Some people just like, all right, well, is my name Veronica? All right, so it says it's going this way. My name is obviously not. I'm going to do this down so you can actually, I don't have to hold my elbow up. I try and hold my arm still, otherwise, like, I'm afraid I'm moving it. But, all right, so, and say, like, is my name Veronica? There you go, left and right. So it's saying left and right is no, because this is all aligned with your higher self. So it's what you know, it knows. So then you're like, okay, so this knows that. Is my name Heather? Yes. Right. So, and if it did it in reverse, like if it went up and down, for no and left and right, then you know that's what they're going to do. So you just use it that way. So that's one way. The other way is to program it. So you say, okay, so let me show you, this is yes. So I'm actually moving it. And then you say, this is no. And I'm moving it this way. So it gets that. And then maybe, or rephrase the question, is like a circle. I do circle. You can make it whatever you want. You can make it like, rephrase the question. You can actually make it stay still. Like, don't move at all. But I like circles. All right, so that's programming it. And then after you program it, ask some test questions like, is my dog's name Tidy? It is. That is correct. What else can I ask it? Do I have a daughter on Earth? No. I have 3 boys and a baby girl in heaven, or, other world. But, so you test the questions. So after you do that, what do you use it for? Well, if you are just playing around with your intuition and trying to train it, one thing you can do that was recommended to me by a group I'm part of, the Sisters Enchanted, just go around with this in your pocket, and whenever you're like feeling frisky, just take it out and be like, do I want to have iced coffee or regular coffee? Let's see. Do I want iced coffee? Yes, I do. So iced coffee today instead of hot coffee. Or like, should I take my lunch break and go to Barnes & Noble instead of just eating at my desk? Should I go to Barnes & Noble? Yeah, no. It knows me. It's a dangerous idea for me to go to Barnes & Noble. I spend too much money. So there you go. So just play with it. You can do any sort of questions, but they always have to be yes or no. Yes and no questions only. I have one of these. This is actually from a tarot card holder I have for my daily pulls, so you can ask about it. But this is a pendulum board, so you can always use one of those too. It's just kind of cool. I'm not particularly, I haven't used it at all, I should say. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used this at all. So I literally just use this to pick my decks, sometimes double check to make sure I've pulled the right card, because sometimes I'm like, that makes absolutely no sense. And sometimes it does happen where like I needed the card underneath it and I didn't pull it, so then that's what this is for. Picking decks. Sometimes I mess with my kids with it because it's entertaining. In gentle way, like I always say, are my kids the smartest in the world? And I make sure that it's, well, obviously it's saying no now, but saying like, I make sure, All right, so the important thing is to have a sense of humor about this. This is not serious. Like, yes, it is serious stuff, but you're allowed to have a sense of humor about it. Again, so then pendulums, you can use left hand, right hand. Sometimes I find if it's not responding, try using the other hand. Like if you bought it and it was responding in there, try using your other hand. It might respond in your other hand better. That's it. That's it to pendulums. So I hope that helps, and I hope you have fun with it. It's good. It's a good tool. All right. Should I close the video now? We all done? We are. All right, there you go. I will see you guys later. Again, please give me feedback on the comments. I would love to hear it. Also, I do readings. My booking system is Fritzy, so if you want to book a traditional reading or anything like that, just shoot me an email at earthsighttarot@gmail.com, all one word, and I can set something up too. And also, like, any questions or anything, I'm happy to answer. Any questions, anything you want clarified, or any subjects you want me to cover. If I have knowledge of them, I will do them. If I don't, I will research. Be happy to learn something new for you guys. All right? I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon.